Okay, let's look at number 5. Again, discrete or continuous. We have a connected graph here. It's connected, so this is a continuous. All right, domain and range. We do have endpoints, open and closed, but we do have endpoints, no arrows, and it is continuous. So that means you're going to have two boundaries. It's going to be between two numbers. So the first one, we want to look at the x-axis. So we're going to look all the way to the left. Here's the beginning of the graph, and we're going to go to the x-axis, and it's at -2. Then I go all the way to the end of the graph. There's no graph over here. It stops right here. We're going to come down to the x-axis, and it's at a +4. So our domain is from -2 to +4. So we're going to write inequality notation. -2 all the way to +4, and domain is your x value, so that's going to go in the center. Remember, when it's between two numbers, you're always going to use less than, but now we've got to really pay attention. Solid means equal to, and open is not equal to. So here's the -2. Here's where people mess up. Here's the -2. I need to decide whether this is equal or not. So find your -2, come back, and what does this show? It says solid. So this should be a less than or equal to. See how those go together? Now over here is the 4. 4 goes here. Well, that's open. That's an open circle. And open just means less than. So I'm just going to use a less than symbol there. So see how these are different? So be careful with those. Okay. Now, let's look at range. So range, we're going to look at the y-axis. So we're going to be looking how high does it go and how low does it go. Okay, well here's the lowest point down here. And if I come over, it's at -3. If I go to the highest point of my graph and come over to the y-axis, I'm at +2. Okay, I'm between two numbers, right? Put the lowest number first. My lowest number is -3. Then my largest number is +2. Always put the smaller number first. Range is your y. Again, you're going to do less than symbols, but let's go back. -3, find my -3 and look over. I see a solid. That means it's equal to. Okay, then I go to my 2, I look over and I go, oh, that's open, that's just a less than symbol. So that one's going to stay the same. Did you notice how the domain and range, these match and these match? Sometimes it happens and sometimes it's actually switched when you do your range. So be very careful, always look. Don't assume that they're going to be the same. Okay, and that's number 5.